souls, welcome. Today we are going to tap into the energy of 777 as we are approaching 7/7/2023. And what I'm getting from this energy is that you're going to be encouraged to deepen the connection with yourself, with your spirit guides, to get in alignment with your true path, your north node. You can expect heightened intuition, heightened abilities, heightened emotions, a lot of emotions coming to the surface to be seen, recognized, and released. If you find yourself in repeated cycles, you can expect that situation or that cycle to kind of heighten or elevate a little bit, so that you can awaken. So that situation is going to cause you to shake up a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit more of a shake up. That's what I'm trying to say. A little bit more of a shake up, all right? Unexpected news, miracles, abundance coming in, whatever that may look like, whatever it is that you've been trying to create. You know, if you let go of something, expect some kind of accolade, reward. Expect the unknown, all right? Synchronicities, pay attention to the synchronicities around you. Allow the universe to speak to you. Allow your higher self, your spirit team, your guides to speak to you, all right? So tapping into the 777 energy. What can my tribe, what can the collectives expect during this 7/7 energy? What would your spirit team, your spirit guides like you to know? A tower in the reverse. Whew. This is going back to that, I feel like heightened emotions. Heightened emotions are coming up to the surface. Okay, when I see the tower, I think internally. You got to have that tower internally before you have that tower externally, right? You got to feel that explosiveness within, right? And that explosiveness helps you react or respond to whatever is in your external. And with this, I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing heightened emotions, a lot of emotions coming to the surface, a lot of emotions to be felt, a lot of emotions to be seen. A lot of things are going to be falling apart. Things that were built on a faulty or false foundation that is not of truth is going to crumble, it's going to fall. Illusions are going to fall. And as illusions fall, you're going to have that heightened intuition, that heightened ability, heightened gifts. But this person is chopping down this tower with their foot. But because it's in reverse, this is a tower that's inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. Whether you want it to happen or not, it's going to happen, baby. It's going to happen. Rolling down a river. I don't know why that song came to my head. Towers, baby. Like I said, I'm seeing towers. Whatever you've been trying to put together, anything that is still built and founded on faulty foundation, it's going to crumble and crash. Okay? If you're living a lie, if you're living something that is not, if you're not living in an authentic state of being, okay? That foundation is going to crumble. Whether it's your foundation in a business, a foundation in a relationship, a foundation within yourself. If you're lying to yourself and deceiving yourself, guess what? Whatever it is that you keep trying to avoid is going to keep coming to the surface. It's going to keep coming up. And with these energies, the 7/7 energies coming in, 7/7 energies coming in, I'm seeing heightened emotions. You cannot suppress these emotions or suppress these feelings anymore. There's a tower, baby. Boom. Boom, baby. There is a tower moment. It might leave you, and when I think of tower moment internally, lots of crying, maybe anger, frustration, anxiety, depression, things that's going to rock your wholeness, that's going to rock your root chakra, that's going to rock your foundation. Okay, I'm seeing a crown being flown in the air. What else? Let's clarify this tower. We got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So with this tower moment, once you have a tower moment, right? And everything is gone. You ain't got no foundation, no nothing. You have to start all over again, rebuilding all over again. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me that this tower moment, it will be in your favor. This tower moment will be in your favor. But with this Ace of Cups in reverse, I just feel like a lot of emotions is coming up, man. A lot. But in your favor. Sometimes you have to fall in order to get back up. You have to fall in order to rise. You have to lose in order to gain. You have to give in order to receive. And I feel like this, because that foundation was built on nothing but faultiness. Deceiving and lying to yourself, deceiving and lying to everything around you, manipulating, narcissism, whatever it is, it can be the tiniest white lie. Well, that tiny white lie is getting ready to be blown up to the surface. All right? It's like getting rid of everything and starting anew, okay? And when you start anew, there's a sense of newness that comes with the emotions, right? So it's like you're going through something, right? You're going through something, you're refusing this lesson, you're refusing this tower, you're refusing to let go, you're refusing to move on, you're refusing to see, you're refusing everything, right? And the more you refuse, it's like putting dust underneath the rug. That rug is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the more you refuse, guess what? That tower comes. Now you have to detach. Now you have to let go. Now you have to be honest. Now you have to be truthful. Now you have to see. But what the universe is telling me, it's for your highest good. Because once this tower falls and you detach, you let go of whatever is keeping you in this grieving, shame, guilt, whatever is keeping your heart like in an ice box, preventing you from letting go, from seeing, it will turn out to be in your favor. Okay? That's what your spirit guides is saying. If you let go of this old, faulty, messed up foundation, holes, cracks, and leaks in it, we'll give you a whole new land, a whole fresh land that you can build on, right? And it's going to give you a new emotional beginning, new emotional fulfillment, a new emotional sense of being, right? It's going to be in your favor. Okay? Egypt, Africa. Maybe it's going deeper into those ancestral roots. Tapping into that DNA bloodline. Because not only are we releasing healing in this lifetime, but we are also healing our ancestors. So maybe things that are coming up to the surface might not even have anything to do with your day-to-day reality, but releasing those old timelines, healing those ancestral wounds, allowing the very the things that are deep, I mean hidden deep beneath the surface are coming up so that you can alter and change your DNA for the better, for the good, right? I like that. Okay, so maybe pay attention to your environment. Maybe you're being called to a certain location, a certain culture, being drawn to maybe look more into your ancestry, more into your DNA, so that you know what you need to heal, so that you understand what your ancestors have gone through, so that you can heal them now and release them now. Sort of like freeing your ancestors, freeing the bondage, the chains, freeing yourself from the bondage, the change that have been throughout your bloodline, throughout your ancestry history. All right? You know, if our ancestors dealt with a lot of fear, you know, that's going to be in the blood. So I just feel like there's a lot of things that's, like I said, emotions. I keep feeling emotions. A lot of emotions coming up to the surface for you to feel. But once you let that go and start this new foundation, I feel like it's in your favor. You got it. The universe saying, hey, once you let go of this faulty foundation, you become true to you, become true to yourself, become true to everything around you. I give you a new fresh land where you can build on. I give you fresh land. I give you some fresh land. You got the Four of Pentacles, Four of Earth with the Eight of Cups. Oh, yes. Walking away. Like I said, this foundation, whatever you have, whatever it is, whether you're even aware of it or not, something around you is built on a faulty foundation. It's going to crumble. You can expect maybe more communication, more arguments, more I just feel like someone's third eye has been wiped clean and now they're getting ready to see everything. Everything for what it truly is. All right? Because when you are building on a faulty foundation, there's really no true unconditional love there. This is built on a condition. It's built on conditions. Right? And you don't want to build on conditions. You want to build on authenticity and truth. But once you let go, so the universe is saying, hey, these energies is going to heighten up your emotion. All right? It's going to cause you to see something because your foundation is getting ready to get rocked. But it's going to be in your favor. All right? Whatever it is that you're getting ready to go experience or feel, it's going to be in your favor, right? Because you're getting ready to walk away from, like I said, this emotion. This Ace of Cups is in the reverse. You're getting ready to walk away from things that no longer serve you, things that are no longer emotional fulfillment. Right? You know, if you have this desire, I don't know, you have this desire to travel, but you're still choosing to stay, you know, stuck and stagnant. You know, you're afraid to leave the city. You know, this is where you were born and raised. Your whole family lived there, and you've never left the city, never left the state. And the universe is like, all right, well, I'm just going to heighten your emotion of wanting to travel more. And you're just like, I got to go, I got to go, I got to go, I got to go, I got to go. You're not living to your truth. You know, you're still living in that state of fear or conformity, but you're not living in your truth. So something's going to shake up. That's going to cause you to go into that path of traveling, that path of going, all right? Because when you have that feeling of, I want to do this, that's sort of like your soul, your heart talking to you, right? But when you ignore that, and choose to be comfortable or to conform to whatever you're still doing, you know, it's like, nah, now you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening at all. But I feel like once you walk away, because you have this Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles upright, and you see she's a student, you start to gain this wisdom. You start to gain some understanding that you are the student, but you are also the teacher. And there's always things to learn. There's always things to gain. And I feel like these energies that are happening is 777, spirituality. It's all about the spirit, right? It's all about something higher, divine. So I feel like whatever lesson you're going through at this present moment in time, it's going to be heightened. Heightened so that you can learn. gain some wisdom. And so that now you have that understanding on how to build on a fresh and new foundation, right? Because you're walking away. You see these cups? Ain't no water in them cups. She getting ready to climb this mountain and have no water in her cups. She's like, I can stay here. I mean, I can stay here, but there's no water. It's hot. I gotta go. I gotta walk away. I gotta try to survive, right? I gotta walk away. And that's what I feel like these energies are helping you do. Okay? This foundation was built like this. It was not built on unconditional love. It wasn't built from the heart. It wasn't built from the soul. It wasn't built from authenticity. It wasn't built from truth. And whether you're living in an illusion or not, it's going to get heightened so that you can see it, so that you can feel it. Okay? We have a tendency to attach ourselves to people, places, and things that are not wish fulfillment, that aren't from the heart, that aren't true. But we attach ourselves to people, places, or things because we are trauma bonding, because we are living in greed, because of judgment, because we're not being true to ourselves. But in order to have a strong foundation, it has to be built off truth, has to be built off authenticity, has to be built off unconditional love. Okay, if you're not willing to stand naked and be naked, you're not being true to yourself. This earth that we're living on is about learning lessons. And you are the student, but you are also the teacher. Be loyal and committed to your path, your journey, to yourself, to your spirit guides. Because as you continue on this path, you're going to gain that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding. And you're going to learn how to navigate life through experience and how to create a healthy and strong foundation based off of love. Anything that's not built on love is falling, it's caving, it's collapsing. It's no longer going to be sustained, or it's not going to be dealt with. So with the 7-7 energy, you can expect heightened intuition, heightened abilities, heightened emotions, okay? Things coming up to the surface, things that you probably thought you were already healed from, things that you thought you already probably solved and took care of. Everything is getting ready to heighten. If you've been so focused on this relationship or this person, this place, this thing, it's going to heighten. Anything that's not built on truth and love, whether you see it or not, it's going to be a tower moment. It's going to start internally, and then how you choose to react is going to reflect on your external. But I promise you, whatever this is, it may hurt, it may be painful, it may be, I don't know. Because a tower, to me, really doesn't feel good. But it's going to come out, or you're going to have a good outcome. It's going to be an outcome in your favor, and your spirit guides are guiding you along the way. This is the lesson, the school of life. Walking away from things that are not true, that's not full of love, that's not authentic, okay? But becoming that student, that teacher, and that master of life. Becoming the master of self. Gaining that wisdom and that understanding. All right. Let's get a Mayan. Now I'll let you guys get up out of here. But expect heightened emotions, just expect to feel a lot more. Okay? And when I think of towers, a tower in energy, a tower in perspective, a tower in emotion, a tower in relationships, a tower can be anything that's, a tower that's going to happen. But this tower is just going to help you to get back on your path, to help you get realigned, to help you. And when I see this, I don't know, excuse any guys that watch this, but when I see this cup here, I think about the cup for a period cup. period, your womb, your life force, rebirthing. The womb. Nourishment, nurturement. Being reborn again. When this tower falls, there's going to be a sense of rebirth. When something falls, you have what? A clean slate. It's like a clean slate. It's like the universe is getting ready to give you a clean slate. All right. What Mayan oracle do you have for the collective? Walking away. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from this 7-7 energy. Things are getting, things are heightening. Things are being heightened to be felt. It's all about, because I'm seeing these cups, I just feel like this energy is all about what's really true to the heart. That's what it is. What's really true to the heart. And are you going to learn this lesson, or are you going to find yourself staying stuck in the same cycle? I feel like this is your chance to either walk away from a faulty foundation, or you're going to have that choice where you can stay stuck in that situation, but it's just going to get worse. Just going to get worse. Mystical power. Language of light. Let's check into this. Okay, so mystical power, which is the number 7. Mystical alignment, self-acceptance, technician of the sacred, direct connection with the source. Then you have language of the light, gateway, direct access, transmissions, feelings, preparation for ascension. You can't ascend, right, unless something falls. In order to rise, you must fall. There has to be a tower in order for you to rise. Okay, so let's take a moment to read a little deeper into these. Mystical. And I like how the mystical power is number 7. Oh yeah. What did I say? 141. Mystical power. May your mystical power, lotus of light, ignite your cascading crystals of traveling among the stars. 7 is the ray of mystical power, the foundation of individual self-freed within the 2 points of polarity. Your soul calls forth your ability to hold the hidden mysteries. Claim your mystical wisdom by acknowledging your personal relationship with the source. Like I said, with all of this Ace of Cups in reverse, if there's no love, if there's no emotional connection, are you really connected to source? If you're living a life where there's no emotion, no unconditional love, it's not built on truth, are you truly connected to source? Catalyze the mystical force of your 7 chakras to propel you to the region of divine illumination. The consciousness of 7 puts the theory to test, asking for practical applications of your mystical power. As a technician of the sacred, you integrate the polarity of worlds into an operant foundation. You wear the 7-pointed star, symbol of the master. Combine your feelings and intellect. Combine your feelings and intellect to transmute matter into mystical consciousness. Standing in simple self-acceptance, craft a light body from the column of light into your spine. Open your lotus to the world. You are the gift. Amen. Accept yourself unconditionally. And when this foundation falls and you begin anew, I want you to know that when you begin that new, Start that foundation on unconditional love. That way that no matter what you put down or put into place and who you invite into this foundation, that when you have that unconditional love within you, that you're able to give and receive that unconditional love, right? You're building on unconditional love now, which is strong, which is sturdy. Freed from the need for outside confirmation, stand open to your full mystical power. Align with the spinning mystery of the seven chakras, 7 planets, 7 rings, 7 steps of the pyramid, 777, in the 7 stages of consciousness conjoined. Right? Mystical power, heightened abilities, heightened intuition. Pay attention, all right? And then let's go on to the language of light. Language of light, gateway, direct access, transmissions, feelings, preparation for ascension, transcendent consciousness. The list lens heralds your approach to interdimensional gateways. Be watchful. The language of light, the energy of your God self, is assisting you in the crafting of your light body. This loving creation occurs through subtle transmission of energy that can be sensed as pulse of light, color, sound, or heightened vibration. Trust and develop this sacred language. It is encoded in your feelings. Encoded in your feelings. You will know when you have been touched by this abstract language, when you have sudden sense of union, transcendence, or expanded perception. Learn to use your feelings as your spiritual steering mechanism. I want to say that one more time. Learn to use your feelings as your spiritual steering mechanism. One more time. Amen. Ashe. Where was I? Learn to use your feelings as your spiritual steering mechanism. I can't stress that enough. That alone, that right there covers the whole reading. Let your heart be your compass. Allow this ancient mode of communication to spark memories of your purpose and destiny. Symbols act as a means for decoding this abstract language. You do not have to understand symbols. Their meaning affects you on a supraconscious level that permeates all aspects of your being. Rather than relying on meanings fixed in memory, be receptive to your innate responses to symbols and metaphors. Let them ignite your own mythic coding, acting as a rapid transit between realities. Colors are also part of this language. Notice and work with the colors that strongly attract you. Remember, you are the knower. Fly into the pure state of consciousness where there are no worlds. Open to receive your native language, the galactic language of light. Feel the pulse of reunion, loving tenderly as a gift of grace. So, that is your message. Expect for things to heighten so that you can be encouraged to be placed or to go deep within your path, go deeper within yourself, go deeper within your purpose, within your heart, with your emotions. But in order for you to continue and go deeper along your path, you have to let go of all the things that are not serving you. All right? A lot of emotions didn't come to the surface so that you can release and let go, so that you can walk away from things that are not truly serving you. All right? And know that when you do this, all will work out in your favor. Your spirit team, your guides, they're all there for you. All right? I love you. Mwah.